The genesis of the project was really trying to think of a new contemporary pedagogy that was very much grounded in the values and the community in place, and yet very relevant to where the country's going in the next millennium and how to kind of engender a new knowledge capital framework from the beginning forward.
Unity was one of the major concepts since the very beginning. Unity, multiplication, diversity, and privacy, and cultural networks or rules or ethics.
I don't want to create something for 1,600 kids or 2,000 kids to benefit from. I don't even want to create something for 500,000 people of Al-Medina to benefit from. I actually would like to create something for the world to benefit from. The idea was that they actually moved from this kind of society that is not very productive to an agricultural society that basically the whole economy is based on producing things.
I think what's interesting about the project is that it's of such a scale and ambition that you can't think about it as a building. It's a campus. So all of this is, in a way, kind of using that city scale to develop a kind of a microcosm here in this piece of land.
So these drawings try to really explore the infinite amount of possibilities within this system, but yet then keep coming back to these core orders of movement, of symmetry, of placemaking, of transitions between family, spiritual life, learning life, and then as you of course go into the schools themselves, go into the school orders, which has another set of important relationships.
The Ahvaj system, when we looked at the Ahvaj system, which forms the Hosh, the group, the cluster that they share, the common courtyard, where they bring up their future, actually, where they let children play. That system was already there, the Ahvaj and Hosh system.
For me, identity projects always kind of have a really strong beginning point in typography and lettering. In our session with the calligrapher, it was really a revelation just to see someone playing with the kind of expressive potential of calligraphy. What he was doing in the space of 20 minutes live with ink on paper is so related to the kind of more different but related goal of creating an identity. For me, I would want the branding component to be able to have that long life. I think it's appropriate that this feels like it's an identity program that is both referring to the past and the future, but also that it has to be kind of timeless.
The title came up in our minds very easily. The title of the model, Flourishing the Culture. Everything about model making depends on balancing things. And because it's a representation, this balance is quite delicate between showing the information enough and overloading the model with the information. So we started thinking how to materialize the canopies, one of the most important elements in the model. It was very important that we materialize them in a model correctly. So this collection of parts from the land is not only for our understanding, for us to understand what kind of terrain it is, but also for us to touch it, for us to smell it, and for us to maybe see the colors, and maybe even tasting it.